my goodness. Heidi B, welcome to the Mental Margarita Show.
Thank you.
I mean, this is fantastic. Singer, songwriter, composer, music producer. What is it that you don't do, Heidi?
Well, I do remixing also. I have taken on a new challenge. Yeah.
You're remixing it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Maybe next thing will be DJ.
DJ too? Oh my!
I tried. I tried it, but I have to leave it for somebody else. Let's put it.
Gotta take it one step at a time when it comes to that, huh?
True.
How's Finland treating you?
Finland is treating me well. I'm having a summer holidays, a little holidays here, and enjoying my time. I just wish that the weather would have been more warmer. It has been, raining for last few days, so kind of, but I don't let that bother too much. But being more indoors than outdoors.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, I've heard through the grapevine that you have an amazing ear for catchy lyrics and soothing melodies.
Okay.
Would you like to tell us about that ear?
Well, that phrase was actually introduced first by the well-known, house music legend Jesse Saunders. So he was saying to me that, Heidi, you have that, that skill to have the nice catchy lyrics and making kind of catchy hooks and stuff like that. But I guess it has been something that has been just, all my life, because I remember that I was into poetry when I was a little kid. I just liked the rhymes and sounds and things like this. So I don't know where it comes from, but it comes from somewhere.
Oh, that's amazing. It's wow. So you started off at an early age with the whole music thing.
Yeah, very early. I think it's kind of a very common story. My both parents were musicians, professional musicians. My mother was singing and my father was a professional drummer. So they made a long career, more than 30 years on that field. So I grew up in a home where there was all the time something musically, going on. And, I don't know, in all sorts of ways. I got exposed to music and instruments and singing, and it was just a part of everyday life. And I think way of existing, so to say, that it was just a lot there.
Now you received some awards for what you bring to the table artistically. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, the kind of funny stories, because I actually had no idea. I was awarded on 2021 for the Best Emerging Vocalist category. It's an international UK-based house music awards, and the winner of the best vocalist for that year was Katie Brown. So I was really humbled to be in a similar awards. But the thing was that, I really had no idea. I actually got information from Vanessa Jackson and from DJ Cesare, who notified that, by the way, do you know that you have been nominated in this situation, first of all? And I was like, oh. And then I was already over the top, because I was like, oh, there are people like, showing appreciation and recognition. And I know that there's so many huge amount of talented people all around the world. So I was like, how come me?
Right. Come on, honey.
It just was a blessing. And then I was just, excited to see who will win. But when I found out my name, I was like, what?
You're like,
oh, wonderful. And then that kind of boosted my career, of course, even more. And I found out more about people who actually listen to my music overseas and so on. Here in Finland, the house scene, it's still not very large, let's put it like that.
There.
No, it's still here in this kind of, latitudes, let's put it that, dance, EDM, things like that are maybe more popular.
Right.
And pop and so on. So I'm the odd one in that sense of making something called house, but it has been always my thing.
Yeah, telling you. Yeah. Listen, we have to play a sample of this stuff on the Mental Margarita Show.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting for the audience to listen to. Now, how do they get in contact with you? People want to follow you and see where Heidi's got going on, buzzing around.
Yeah, I'm buzzing around a lot in social media. So you can find me, for instance, well, in all major social media, but in Instagram, I'm with the profile Heidi B Music. So Heidi B Music. And then we have High Vibe Label is also the label. High Vibe Label and Heidi B Music. So those are my IG. And then we have High Vibe Label also in Twitter. And we have a channel in YouTube and obviously also in Facebook.
Yeah.
And High Vibe Label. So those are the keywords to look for.
Or the keywords. I will never forget those words ever.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm so excited. I'm really excited. I mean, I'm telling you, your energy is just contagious. And I want you to keep continuing doing what you're doing. And you know what? House music it's like it's so prevalent right now. It's coming back. Beyonce's been dibbling and dabbling and doing things. And I mean, you have so many different artists that are getting back to that sound.
Yes.
So it's really exciting what you got going on.
You touch me, I'm shaking. Believe me, I ain't faking. I'm feeling the sweetness of your love. Just like my first time, I need you to be mine. I'm ready to take this beautiful ride. Since you came my life has felt like flying. Every day, every way. Since you came, I am ready to love.
Good. There you go. There you go.
Welcome to the Mental Margarita Show, Marky 3. This
Yes,
is the
sir.
singer, songwriter extraordinaire. I mean, wow. When you're talking about a voice, you can't bring your lady around this guy.
I just like to entertain. That's it, brother. That's it.
So tell the folks, like, how did this all start for you? You started off at a very young age, or what?
Yes, it started young age in church.
Wow.
I was a director at the age of 6, 7 years old, directed a big choir. You know, they should use me as the secret assassin. You can say that. We go to the anniversaries and they pull me out, put me on the chair, the bench, and I just do what I do. You know? Yeah, I started out with there, man, singing alto. And, as I got older, I went to, tenor. And, from there, I had a chance to be a lead singer for one of the songs that we was doing, but it never worked out. They didn't want another choir. They just wanted the choir we had. So I said, you know what, man? I said, nah, I gotta do something. Because I wanted to do it. You know what I mean? I wanted to do it. So from there, it just went on to me getting into R&B, man. Like, you know, ladies, man, love all the
R&B. I told you
Yes,
guys.
I went to the R&B, man, and from there it was like I just used to listen to, you know, professional singers like Johnny Gill, Glenn
Oh
Jones,
God.
Gerald Levert, Dave Hollister,
Oh,
Maxwell, all the way till it got to Life Jennings, you know, and the list goes on.
yes.
You know, so what I used to do is just sit there in the shower as everybody, you know, he started with, and I try to mimic, you know, some of the artists,
Sure.
and you know, just started from there, man, and singing, and I said, I think I could do this, man. I think I could do this. You know what I mean? Got down with a group in high school. The name of the group was Ambition. Me and my guard brother Jay. You know, what's up, Jay? If you're watching, listening.
What's happening, Jay?
You know what I mean? Jay, my man Malone, Rick. You know, he's called Ambition, and they got to the point we formed the group, and we had a chance to almost get a deal, and the deal was under Rockefeller Records.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So we was like the first group to be on there. So we went, we did audition, we did everything, man. But things didn't continue going the way it was. Then that group Krishtan came out.
I remember
Remember
that
that,
group.
right? Exactly.
Awards. Let's talk about some of the awards
Oh
that you
man.
accomplished. Marquee 3.
Listen, brother. 18-time award winner. I won 5 R&B Artist of the Year awards. I was trying to be the R&B Michael Jordan. I was going for 7. Lost 1 year, but you know, shout out to Lady Flavor Radio, rest her soul. Talking about those awards is kind of touching on it because my last award I got from her was on a Thursday, and that Saturday she passed away.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It was deep, yeah, because I was celebrating, went to the store, got my little wake up juice,
Right.
ready to have fun, and I get a call on the phone, though she just passed.
Wow.
So that last one was 2020. I mean, so yeah, 18-time award winner. I called 3-time #1 video from Video City TV.
Wow.
Yeah, man, magazines, been on 3 magazines. Shout out to 1212 magazine, been on the front cover of September of 21, and just made the front cover this year again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the list goes on, man. Shout out to my man, you know, what's it, Rising Star.
Rising Star.
Rising Star, you know what I mean? And shout out to Minnie Q, and you know what I mean, Tamika Skinner. You know, so the list goes on, man, and still going. Gotta keep it, man. Gotta keep it, especially
We gotta
R&B,
get you out here in Vegas, man. You gotta be serenading these Vegas women.
Get me out there, man. I've been out there one time, man, in Vegas. I think Flamingo Road. I think that's your area.
Flamingo. I know exactly a lot about Flamingo.
Exactly, man. I've been out there one time, man, and dope, man. I like it. So I say I would love to come out there and rock, man. Anytime, man. Anytime,
it's
man.
City. It's growing. I mean, it's just it's getting out of control. You know, we got baseball team now coming. I mean, it's just crazy. Vegas is just really blowing up.
A baseball team, yeah.
Yeah, I think the Oakland A's might be coming here soon. I mean,
Oakland A's, wow,
it's crazy. And you know, we got the Raiders.
Yeah.
Like it's really starting to get lit, like seriously lit. So yeah, we got to bring Marquee 3 out here.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man. All you gotta do is just let me know, man. I'm there, man.
How do they get in contact with you?
Oh man, you can email me mostly. Blackout Hour Indie Artist Show. You know, they can email my assistant, be on call or be right there ready to give you all the information or let me know what's going on. They can follow me, Instagram, the real _ Markie 3, MARKIE, the number 3.
It's the real one. It's not the fake
That's
one.
right. It's the real one. Once you Google me, I come up. And Bismarck. Me and Bismarck. That's it. You know what I mean? Guess it's Marky. So yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Mark Smooth. Yeah, mostly what I be on right there, man. But email, yeah, you can catch me in the email. I'll get right back to you. And we can do it.
Now, if somebody wants to be on your show, is there a way that for these indie artists to be on your show? Do they go through the email too as well?
Yes, they go to the email. They can give me their stage name, where they're from, and what they do. And it's a real small, cheap rate to get on there, man. I send them the rates. I mean, I have a lot of people say, yo, man, for your stature, what you doing, man, why you charge that low? I said, because I'm in it for the love, man. I'm in to see y'all win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not like these cats that want to charge you, oh, give me 500 and you got so.
Right.
I'm talking about, Sly, when I say pocket money, you're going to be like, yo, Marky, serious? I got 30 artists out there waiting for you right now. Like, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? I give the interviews. Yeah, and I keep the music in rotation for that one price. Not no week rotation, take out, and you stay there.
Wow, that's cool.
Man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm definitely going to be spreading the word for sure, my brother.
I appreciate that, man. And I see what you're doing too, man. I mean, I was a little amazed, man. You don't have to get the Google on. Okay. That's okay. That's what's up. Salute to you too, brother. Definitely, man.
I appreciate you, man. And we definitely got to connect soon, man.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. Anytime.
Hold you. I never ever should have told you you're my only girl. I'm not the only one that holds you. I never ever should have told you you're my only girl. Something told me that you were out there creeping with those other guys. I try to take it out my head and say it's lies, but the vision of me seeing you do the things you do just hurt me so. I remember the day we took that walk, it was a pleasant day. Until I seen that brother walking our way. The way your eyes connected, I was too blind to see that it wasn't only just me.
Hey,
How's it going, big bro?
what's up? Welcome to the Mental Margarita Show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
This is fantastic. I got V. Mine says, oh, man, we're talking about Ring Kings is in the house.
Now the only people I let call me V is the people that know me since I was a teenager. If you didn't know, I really don't like that word. My friends now, they call me V Unit. So in order to call me that, you had to have known me for over 15
A
plus.
long time. Vanessa Herrera, how you doing? And Luna. Let's talk about Team Luna.
Yes.
Man, I heard that there's been a victorious celebration that happened recently.
Yeah, we just won over the weekend. My husband is a professional boxer that I married about 7 years ago now is gonna be. And when I got married, I noticed that they were taking advantage of him. And since he didn't speak English, I became his translator, his secretary. And after he got a couple of losses with the company, they asked him to retire and to give up boxing. And he came home one day and he was all sad. And I said, what happened? And he said, they want me to retire, but I don't want to retire. I said, so don't retire. You don't have to retire. He said, but I need help. I said, what you need help with? He said, I need help finding fights on the A side where I could be the dominant fighter, where I get to pick my opponents. And I told him, well, show me what to do. I had been in martial arts for over 30 years. I had conducted over 5 karate tournaments. I created the first ever musically recognized martial arts tournament. In 2005, I had my first tournament where I had Def Jam and Interscope sponsor my tournament. Everyone who came to the tournament got a gift bag full with CDs and posters. I was actually giving out Neil's first album before anyone knew who Neil was.
That's right.
So I had a background in sports combat, and I started to learn about boxing, and I started matching his fights. I started getting him on fight cards. We got 4 wins in a row. We were on 4 different cards, but at the same time, there was 2 other cards that we were supposed to be on, but they got canceled the last minute. We had took a plane over there. We had took hotels, so even through all the obstacles, we just kept pushing. And people kept saying, why are you doing this? Why are you spending money and doing this? And I said, because his dream is to fight for a world title. And I'm going to make sure that no matter what happens, he's going to fight for a world title. And they said, that's impossible. He is never going to fight for a world title. And I said, well, not the real big one, not the WBC. I'm just talking about any title belt. And they said, no, that's impossible. And after we got 4 wins in a row, we was asked to sign to a new company. We didn't get to sign to the company because the deal wasn't as good as what I could be able to do. But we got offered a WBC title belt fight. We only had 2 weeks for the fight. Things didn't go our way. But to fight for a world title, that was the dream. Like I kept telling people, well, I'm not saying that he's gonna win the title. It's just a dream just to fight for a title belt.
Right. That's right.
So that goal that we set out, was able to be accomplished. And we'll bring Ring Kings to even higher level.
Let me go purchase my wig.
Right now, we got a boxer who he trains out of Mayweather's gym, and he's 1-0 in bare knuckles. Mike Livingston and Repo Rick, which is one of Floyd Mayweather's corner man and right hand man. He's doing events down in Mexico, so we're doing one event every 2 months to bring my fighter to like 5-0, and then he's gonna fight for a world championship in bare knuckles. And bare knuckles is just like boxing, but they don't wear gloves.
Wow. Unbelievable. So you're connected to it all. Your relationships are flourishing. Things are really starting to happen for you. What would be a piece of advice that you would give to a fighter right now that's watching this that might feel like, a little bit down, they might have lost a couple of fights? What kind of advice would you give a fighter?
That you can do anything that you put your mind to it. You might not get there tomorrow, you might not get there next year, but if you keep working towards what you want, you're gonna see results. It took us 4 fights for us to come back in the rankings the same way he left. And we was able to get a world title fight. It doesn't matter your record, it matters about wins. So let's say if a fighter was 2-30 and he lost his last 30 fights. If he was to go and get 2 wins in a row, get 2 A-side fights, pay for his fights, find fighters that are worse than him, and get 2 wins in a row, then he could fight anywhere in the United States on any card.
Wow.
If he was to get just 1 win, he could have plenty of fights. He might not be able to fight in California, Las Vegas, or New York, which is the hardest states to fight in, but he'll be right back on top for somebody to pick him up. So there's never a moment in boxing where it's over for you. I saw the movie George Foreman, and he had lost so many fights. He had lost the world championship fight and lost a couple after that. And he just went back to the drawing board. And, when he was close to 50 years old, he went back and he won a world title. So, it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter, what money you have. All it matters is determination. Determination will get you, to where you want to go. It might not be as fast as you want it to be. You have to have patience in this game, but you can get there with will and determination.
Wow. So there's light at every end of the tunnel.
Definitely.
And, I feel that you are going to just keep rising. When I saw that picture of you and Don King, it made me personally emotional because I've known you for so long. And I just thought that was like such a huge moment for you. Even though I wasn't there, I just was like, wow, that's a living legend, for sure. And so I'm so happy for you. How do they get in contact with you if they want to be part of the Ring Kings? they want to get in contact with you to do some matchmaking or any other business inquiry?
Yeah, my Instagram is Victoria's Unit, Vanessa Herrera on Facebook. We have the website ringkingspro.com, and Facebook or Instagram we have Ring Kings LLC.
All right, you guys heard it. Vanessa Herrera Luna, Team Luna in the house. I want to thank you so much. I'm still gonna call you V. I want to thank you so much, V.
Thank you for having me. God bless you.
All right, sis. See you soon.
Okay, bye.
Starstruck, here's a sprinkle of the stardust. Hold your champagne glass and your cigars up. See the guys with mob ties drive the cars up. Bright lights, most nights they buy the bars up. Candy coated Chevy cars on the highway. It's Frankie Baby, it's on and this is my way. Dean Martin at the Sands this Friday. With Sammy Davis, here's a little hint where I stay. The city shines like Liberace's mansion. And you know Elvis had the whole city dancing. Showgirl silhouette steady prancing. Shout out to June, just the Copa Girls anthem. Legal gambling, yeah, that would tempt me. It's Sin City, holy water couldn't cleanse me. And Wayne Newton had the crowd in a frenzy. Live at the Stardust, the seats never empty. Now if you having a good time in Las Vegas, at the count of 3, I want to hear you scream, Viva Las Vegas. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Viva Las Vegas! And Main Street was the official local beer stop. Enough slot machine noise to make your ears pop. The cigarette girls walking souvenir shops, while Red Fox had them laughing till the tears drop. Before Steve got a win at the right time, Sig and Roy had a long circus lifeline. Now the strip's got a lot of neon light signs. Would you agree there's not another city like mine? Years later, Mayweather got the city hot, and everybody in your city with a TV watch. Celine Dion got celebrities at every spot. Boys the Man even got Jenny on the block. Now here's a culture shot, the desert's got a hockey scene. Golden Knights, yeah.